Thank you for coming today. I teach Buddhism for free for you. I learn in purelandschool.com, where you can also learn. Uh, Today, I want to talk about the 5 major desires of all human beings. This is something I said I was going to talk about, I think, a couple of weeks ago. But before that, there was a question from one of my students. She asked me a very deep question. So I'm thinking how to answer this in a short way in order to continue to talk about the 5 major desires for all human beings. So this question is, how can people know, or what decides, what determines if someone is already enlightened or not, if someone has attained enlightenment yet or not? So first, I would say I would have to explain what enlightenment is in detail. But if I just wanted to answer this question, how to know, how can I know if I am enlightened already? Maybe someone can have this mind, this thought. Maybe I should not listen to Buddhism because I am already enlightened. I mean, who knows, right? Well, if I just wanted to, without explaining what enlightenment is, or the whole teachings of Buddhism, because everything in Buddhism is we learn Buddhism in order to be enlightened, in order to attain true happiness or enlightenment. So without explaining all that, just to answer the question, how to know if someone has attained this or not, well, when the answer would be something like this. When enlightenment happens, because this is something that happens to you, it happens to us, it's a moment. This is called it's the smallest fraction of time. It happens in the fastest way. When this occurs, it's not like, for example, something that is slower than this. If you burn your hand, you are cooking or something, you touch something hot, and you don't burn right away, the pain starts to get little by little in a fast way, but not immediate. For example, if you cut yourself, you will bleed, but not immediately. You will first see your skin, and then there will be blood, and then there will be bleeding, right? If you burn your fingers cooking or something, it will not hurt immediately. If you notice, it's like, oh, it's like this. But enlightenment is the fastest. It's similar to when it happens, it's like, oh, it already happened. There is someone that says that when enlightenment comes, it's like when you hit your head and then you say, ouch. First you hit your head and you don't realize. Like if you are running, you are a kid, and you're running and you hit a window, these big windows, like door windows. This happens, right? An accident, and you hit that, you don't know it's there, and then you realize what just happened. Enlightenment happens in that way. And when it happens, there is no doubt at all it happened. And you know exactly what happened. Because it's like enlightenment is not something that will just happen to any random person walking the street just because. This is something we attain through chomor, through the practice of listening to Buddhism with your heart. If you keep listening to Buddhism, you will attain true happiness. You will attain enlightenment. And when that happens, you know without a trace of doubt that you reached that point, that you have fulfilled the purpose of life. In Buddhism, it is taught that life has a purpose, and the purpose of life is to attain true happiness. And this can be done when we attain enlightenment. So that leads to the question, what is enlightenment, right? But just to answer the question, it's not like there is a judge and he says, you are enlightened, you are not enlightened, you are half enlightened. No, everyone who is enlightened knows, they know they are enlightened. And people who are not yet enlightened, they might have doubts whether they are there or not. But these doubts can only happen if they still don't understand the teachings. When you understand the teachings of Buddhism, you know you are in the process. You are not there yet, and you will be there. You just have to continue to listen to Buddhism. When enlightenment happens, what you feel is true happiness. You feel joy in a supreme level, like there is no comparison to any other joy you have felt before. So this is the answer. And now, if I still have time, today I want to talk about the 5 major desires of human beings. These 5 major desires are desire for food. These are the names, but I will have to explain in detail what they mean. Because in Buddhism, things do not mean just by the word, they have deeper meaning. So I have to explain. So desire for food, desire for wealth, desire for love, desire for fame, and desire for sleep. So we all have these desires, these 5 major desires. So some people may have a stronger desire for sleep, or some other for fame, they want to be popular, etc. But we all have these desires in one way or another. So what are these desires exactly? The first one, desire for food. It doesn't mean because we need to feed ourselves, right? We need to eat in order to survive. But it's not about that. It's about the desire to eat or drink things that give us pleasure, basically. Desire has to do with pleasure, right? And satisfaction. So desire for food has to do with eating delicious food and delicious things to drink. This is desire for food. Then desire for wealth has to do with treasure or material possessions or money. So when someone has this mind of accumulating money and having more and more and not losing money, this is desire for wealth, for example. And then desire for love. We all have desires regarding someone else in our lives, a partner, a couple, marriage, lover, whatever. So this desire of intimate relationships is called desire for love. The 4th desire will be desire for fame. So fame in Buddhism, as I explained before in previous videos, fame means, it's not like Miss Universe or Nobel Prize or something like that, like very big. No. Desire for fame means the desire to be recognized, not to be ignored by others or rejected by others. We want to be praised by others. This is desire for fame. We want people to like us, basically. We want to be recognized, our efforts to be recognized. The 5th desire is the desire for sleep. And of course, just like desire for food, it doesn't mean we decide we need to, of course we need to sleep in order to survive, yes, just like we need to eat. But desire for sleep means this mind of wanting to have things, not doing big efforts. The lazy mind, laziness. This is desire for sleep. Whenever you have a chance, you want to sleep or, just chill or sleep longer than you need, not doing efforts and trying to get good results. This is desire for sleep. Lazy mind. So deep inside us, we all have, sometimes not very deep inside us, we all have these different minds, these different desires. Some people may be more interested in sleeping or being relaxed. Some other people may have stronger desire for other people. Some other people just want to eat delicious food all the time, and so on. Yes, these are the 5 major desires. We study this in order to understand human beings. Of course, in order to understand Buddhism, the whole picture, to get us to true happiness, which is what we all want. We all want to be happy, right? And Buddhism offers a path, spiritual path, to attain true happiness, supreme happiness that is very precious, and it is the purpose of life. That is all for today. Thank you so much. You can find all my videos on a link on Instagram. If you have found me because of this video just now, you can go to my bio in Instagram and you find a link to YouTube, and you will find all of my previous videos. I recommend you to watch some of them, if not all of them, but that would be a great effort. So yeah, or you can watch my videos from now. Please ask me any question. Thank you.